Nathan, congratulations.
Thank
3-1 win here back at the Palace. Just sum up how you're feeling after that.
Relieved. It was a very tough game of darts. That I felt really good coming into the tournament. I thought I was going to play Cameron, so I kind of geared up for 3 weeks to play Cammy. I thought it was going to be like Tigger versus Tigger on the stage, you know, bouncing around. But obviously, Leonard won, and fair play to him. But yeah, I thought I was going to steamroll him. If I was deadly honest with the way I was playing, didn't happen. Put too much pressure on myself. I think you've seen it with Peter Wright and Gerwin Price this year, early on in the tournament. I think we've had a lot of scrutiny, a lot of abuse over the last 6 months because we've been playing rubbish, which, yeah, okay. But I think we know there's a lot of eyes on this tournament, and we wanted to prove how good we were and to play well and go deep in the tournament. And I just think it was purely down to putting too much pressure on myself. But I won the game. It wasn't pretty, but I'm here. I've won. I'm having interviews with you guys, and I can enjoy Christmas and come back. Hopefully, a better Nathan Aspinall and one without flu.
You spoke about your form beforehand. It didn't look comfortable at times. Did it feel like that on stage? Were you worried at any point? Did you?
Yes, very much. But especially with the 94, I'm thinking I don't want to go to a deciding set. But I know I've been playing really well. I've done a lot of exhibitions. I've changed my ammo coming into the tournament. Instead of practicing like 4, 5, 6 hours a day, did a lot of exhibition work, playing the best of the best, and I feel really great. And you know, I think there's a combination of a couple of things. You know, don't get your little violin out, but I'm not well. But also, after last year, I so wanted to win. You know what I mean? Last year we had, I know I said it in the documentary that we had a great Christmas. We had the worst Christmas ever. It was hard. You know, watching everyone else play, it's tough. And I just wanted to come back after Christmas. And yeah, I put a lot of pressure on myself. But listen, I've won. I don't care how bad it was or how pretty it was. I'm here, and I've got 8 days now. You know, I can go back, get myself fit. I'm not 100% fit. Hopefully Smithy wins tomorrow night. Me and him can have 3 or 4 days practice, enjoy Christmas, come back and produce the Nathan Aspinall that I know is in there.
You spoke about the 8 days off, obviously Christmas, and then you have those practice with Smithy. How important are practice sessions like that with you to come back in the best form?
Massive. It's important to keep playing. You know, it's not very often I played this early. You know, most of the times I'm 23rd, 22nd. I think I've got a bit earlier now because my manager also manages Littler, so I think he swayed it a little bit. But yeah, it's nice to go home, and you know, I'll be home in the morning. I'll have 2 days off. You know, fingers crossed my mate Smithy wins tomorrow night, and we'll have 3 days on the board. Christmas Day off, obviously playing, and with the family, and then come back Boxing Day sharp. And yeah, you know, it was tough tonight. It was so tough. It's hard to explain it. It was so tough. Like, I've had an awful year. I'm a good dart player, and people don't see me as a good dart player. You know, there's a lot of people out there that write me off and grates on me because I know how good I am, but it's down to me to produce that, and I'm not producing it. And I think I had a great opportunity tonight to go up there and show the world what I'm made of, and I thought that's what I was going to do, and I do that. So I'm disappointed in myself, but likewise I've also won and I'm in for the next round. So mixed emotions tonight, mixed emotions.
Do you not feel as if when you feel it's that tough, does it not give you confidence knowing that you can still get through games, scrape through games with wins?
Yeah, I think the whole world knows. I don't think there's another dart player in the world that's as tough as me, mentally. You know, grit, determination, will to win. You know, I think it means more to me than any other dart player in the world of darts. If I'm dead honest with you. I've been skint all my life. You know, I'm not now, but I've been skint all my life. My family mean the world to me. You know, my priority is my family, but I love my life. I love my job. I love my career. I love the PDC. I love the atmosphere out there. The support that I got tonight. Oh my God. And I don't think that helps. You know, sometimes, you know, when I'm playing really bad and they're chanting my name on. But no, I think, yeah, it was just I'm waffling on here, but it was a tough game for me tonight, and I was proud of myself tonight that I got through. After the bad 12 months that I've had, that was a big game for me.
Obviously, round 3, Andrew Gilding, Martin Lippmann, or Nitin Kumar. Any preferences on who you'd like? Take your pick.
No, I think if I'm deadly honest with you, I think I'm going to play Martin Lippmann. If I'm deadly honest with you, he's a great guy. Him and his wife, I got on so well with. I played him loads of times, and we always have fantastic games. I do think Martin's going to be Nitin, and then I do think he'll be at Gilding. But listen, it doesn't matter whoever you play. You're coming back after Christmas. Last 32, there's no way. It's the World Championships. There's no easy games. But I do think I'm going to play Lippmann, and if I do play him, we have some belters, and I'm sure it'll be the same again. Cheers. My voice is going here. I might have that water now. So I am actually ill, by the way. I'm not just putting it on.
Nathan, congratulations. Were you frustrated with yourself, and did you get embroiled in a game you didn't need to get embroiled in? Is
that not my career? Is it not, though, is it?
Yeah.
You know, I get involved in games that shouldn't be that difficult. That's why my missus, my kids, my family absolutely can't stand watching me play, because I get involved in games that should be a nice, easy win, but it doesn't turn out that way. But yeah, listen, Leonard was there, and let's be quite honest with you, as a seeded player, he probably fancied that tonight. You know, the way I played this year, he probably fancied that. He was probably up for it. Likewise, I was up for it because I thought I'm not playing Cammy. So yeah, it was a tough game, but again for me, after the disappointment from last year, I really wanted to win, and I put too much pressure on myself, as I keep saying. But the crowd, yet again, they got behind me, and they were absolutely, honest to God, unbelievable. The walk-on was amazing, and then even after the walk-on, the support they gave me, when they saw I was struggling, because I was struggling at times, they were unbelievable, and I just can't thank my fan base enough. I think that the fans that I've got are absolutely unbelievable, and they're part of my journey, and they make me who I am.
We saw from your social media, you said 3 days in bed with flu before the World Championships. Great, I know it was tongue-in-cheek. But when that happens to you, do you suddenly think, what do I need to do to get a break? Because, like you say, the exhibition circuit, you were flying, and then that happens on the eve of the World Championship.
It's all Scotland's fault. I'm still not 100% now. You know, it's been day 11, and I've had a couple of exhibitions in between. But yeah, it's one of them. Everyone gets poorly, don't they? You know what I mean? It's only flu, man flu. Man flu's worse than normal flu, by the way. But it's I haven't been well. I'm not gonna sit here and try and make it worse. I have been pretty shit. But listen, I got through that game tonight. I was sweating like mad, which I don't normally do, because I'm a trimmed athlete. But yeah, I got through the game, and obviously in 8 days I'm going to be fit and healthy and ready to go.
In terms of prep for tonight as well, there were some drawn-out games tonight, all going the distance. Did that affect your preparation at all?
Did. You know what? Last year I came down, and then obviously Dave will say you got some media beforehand. It's 20 minutes. I don't think it's ever been 20 minutes. It's normally about an hour. So I phoned him up and he said it was 25. So I said, I'll give myself an extra hour, and came down, and then obviously all the games. That first game was like an hour and a half, and I was joking. Leonard's a man of very few words, and I was saying to him, like, we ain't going to be on till gone 11 o'clock here, and it wasn't far off. It doesn't help, but I've been in that position many times. I do play last quite a lot of times. You have to keep your eye on the TV and also one eye on the dartboard. But it didn't help the prep, but it happens all the time, doesn't it? So it's just one of them things.
Nathan, congratulations.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Nathan, well done on the win again. You mentioned earlier about some of the sort of stick you've taken for your form this year. Can you use that as a motivation in this tournament and throughout the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think that's what I do. It's I don't know how much I can say, but keyboard warriors, they're absolutely great on me. You know what I mean? They have not. You know what? The documentary that came out that the PDC did and Dorothy Street did, I thought was absolutely fantastic. I opened up, James Wade opened up, Luke Humphries opened up, Peter Wright opened up. I thought it was fantastic, right? And I thought that's what darts needed. And yet, because some sad person who's got nothing better in their life, and because someone's played bad at darts, they give you abuse on social media. You go up there in front of 3,500 people with that atmosphere going on, whether you're good or not. I think Luke Humphries mentioned something about a guy saying about he's not that good. I beat him 10 years ago. Oh my God, mate. Right? But it's part of your job. Right? I don't agree with it. I think it's absolutely pathetic. But it's down to us as professionals to either get someone to look after it or deal with it in the right manner. But yeah, when people give me abuse, I use it as ammo. Stick 2 fingers up at them, and yeah, that's what I do.
Congratulations, Nathan, tonight.
Thank you.
You've been through a hell of a lot. You still are. But as you've described before, you're the chav from Stockport. Are you the one guy who can defy it all and go all the way in the face of all this adversity?
Yeah, of course I can. I wouldn't be sat here now if I couldn't. I know how good I am. I know how well I've been playing before coming into this tournament. I do think this is the year that I'm going to get back to the Nathan from 2019, 2020. I do think I'm going to have a fantastic tournament. That was pretty poo. But I do know that I'm going to come back a different person. Yeah, let people... I call myself a chav, don't get me wrong, I did call myself a chav. But listen, what a fantastic story. The story last year was littler. Why not a little chav that had nothing from Stockport be the story this year? That's what I'm hoping, and that's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Nathan, you're not the first person to mention online abuse. It is a real problem, not just in darts, but in sports in general. Do you think there's anything that can be done further by, whether it's the PDC or social media companies or whoever, to try and clamp down on this?
Make it become a boring world where no sports people are on social media, so you don't know what to look to. It's the only way. Footballers come on social media. Well, footballers don't do it, though, do they? But, just come on social media. But then that affects the players by, obviously, sponsor deals and stuff. But I don't. It's how you look at it, innit? Like, I get a lot of abuse, but you got to then look at the other way and go, you're just a sad little man. That's sat in front of a keyboard. Because that's what it is. It's people that put a pound on you. It's always to do with betting. It's to not let it bother you. And it used to bother me a lot. Now I can laugh. They try and approach my family. My daughter's now not allowed on social media because they used to approach my daughter. Kirsty takes it to offence, but you're in the limelight. You got to understand it. It is hard because you're in the limelight, but you've also got to look at you're just sad individuals, aren't you? So yeah, it's what it is.
Darts is in the spotlight more than it's ever been now, and there'll be a lot of players who are up and coming, probably shown on TV for the first time, who aren't used to being in the spotlight. So if any of those younger players or newer players was to get that, would you give them any advice for someone who's been on the circuit now?
Yeah,
for
let someone look after it for you.
Yeah.
Let someone look after it for you, and don't take it to heart because they're not worth your breath. They're only jealous of what you've got. So any young lads coming through, when you see these posts or the abuse that you're getting, just laugh at them. Just think, look at my life. Look how successful I am. How are you? And that's what I'd say to them.
Cheers, Nathan. Well done tonight.
Thank you.